Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SportsPoint, brought to you by Pointer Studios. I am your host, Jacob Spoerl. Joined here to my right, we got Brett McNamara, Cole Schneider, the Bear. It's the Halloween special. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thank you guys for coming on. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. It's been a week since I was last on this show.
It's been a little bit, yeah. Brett, you were on last week.
Brett came back to life.
Still alive? Yeah,
I don't know how he didn't die again.
Alive.
Now, we all look a little different. I look a little different. I got a haircut. That's it. No, we're going to show off all of our costumes. But first, we're not the only ones here. Fishbowl team, come on out. Yeah, hold on. I'll just show off my costume quick. Fred Flintstone, got the tie. That's not the costumes I'm excited to see. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Liam Sheen in the house. Yeehaw. There we go. Lego Batman is here. What? Lego Batman. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys overworked the light. Are you guys okay? Anyways, happy Halloween, everybody. We've made it. It's Halloween right now. Right now, it's Halloween.
Actually, no, it's not.
Actually, yes, it is.
Actually, this Friday it's Halloween.
So
what do you mean? This is on Friday.
Episode release, Cole.
That's right. My apologies.
All right. We got to get started, though. Gentlemen. Yeah, we do.
Really?
Let's start it off with how we typically do, with the Crowning Champion segment. My crowning champion for this week is former Wisconsin Badger, current Indianapolis Colt, Jonathan Taylor. Running back, he had another monster game, another 3-touchdown game, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a receiving touchdown. I think one of the rushing touchdowns was an 81-yarder. Of course, it was against the Titans, and he has already 14 total touchdowns on the season. Just keep in mind, Saquon Barkley, who had a historic year as a running back last season, had 15. Jonathan Taylor, through 8 weeks, already has 14. So that is incredible. The Colts are a team. Brett, you've kind of slept on them notoriously.
Still
Last week you did.
Do you think Jonathan Taylor breaks Adrian Peterson's, LaDainian Tomlinson's record?
Touchdown record? He's on pace to right now. No, I just think 31 touchdowns in one season is absolutely insane. Even though with the extra game that we have now, we get 17, and he did it in 16. As much as I would like that to happen, is there a possibility? Yes. Will it happen? No. But I can't take away from how phenomenal Taylor's been playing. Brett, who is your crowning champion? Don't arrest me, please.
You're supposed to save that for later.
Oh,
Jacob.
okay. Whoa. All right.
I'm just kidding. No, my crowning champion is actually, we're sticking in the WIAC for football.
D3 legend?
D3 legend, Caleb Blaha, if you don't remember. He played against the Pointers last week, had a magnificent game. This week, they played Eau Claire and won that one a pretty big score of 73-21. It was a blowout, but this is about Caleb Blaha. 17 of 17, 195 passing yards, 3 touchdown passes, and then on top of that, he also ran for 5 times, 27 yards, and a rushing touchdown as well. He's probably the best quarterback, I would say, in the WIAC easily.
Out of everyone we've seen by far.
Oh, yeah.
He's so efficient. 17 of 17.
That's crazy.
That's absurd.
Like,
you don't even see that in the NFL.
No, the best I've seen this year was Drake May when he had a 91%. I think he went 19 of 17, which was better than Tom Brady ever did for New England. Mm-hmm. So even though it's only college, Caleb Blaha, very exciting. Is that all you got for your crowning champion?
Yeah. I was just going to also mention Cade Fitzgerald.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not my crowning champion, but I'll add him in here as well. He went 11-15 of 84 yards. He also came in last week against the Pointers.
He's the backup quarterback.
He's the backup. He's a junior. He'll be the starter next year. This guy can run the ball. Do not be fooled by the knee brace. 16 rushing attempts, 145 yards, and a touchdown. Cade Fitzgerald is next up, and I wouldn't be surprised if River Falls is in the same spot they are next year as well.
Yeah, he was awesome. I mean, when we covered them, we talked about it last week. He led the team in rushing for River Falls when they were playing us, and he only started playing with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
What?
So in less than half the game, he led the team in rushing, which is absolutely insane.
What?
Wait, hold on. Can I do Cole? What?
Sorry, that's an insane stat.
Greatness.
That's
I
an
know.
insane
Yeah,
stat.
you missed greatness. You missed the
D3
greatest
greatness.
D3 dual quarterback threat I've ever seen. But Cole, Who is your crowning champion for this week?
So, if you don't know, now you're going to know. It was National Tight Ends Day on Sunday,
Yes.
and the Packers tight end, Tucker Kraft, balled out.
My goat.
7 receptions, 143 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's his yards after catch. He had, I forget how many yards after catch, but
I think
over 75% of his yards.
Yeah,
of his yards
I think it
were
was
after
120
catch. Yeah.
of his 143.
Currently, 30 receptions, 469 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Leads the team in reception yards as a tight end with a pretty stacked wide receiver room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only
good.
that, I caught this last night. I don't know if you guys knew this. He led the NFL in receiving yards yesterday. Not just for
I
tight
believe
ends. Like that is, I don't know what they put in the water in South Dakota, but we got ourselves a beast.
They were saying it last night.
I think this might be the best Packers tight end I've ever experienced in my life.
I do this.
The last best
I do
one.
this.
If Jermichael Finley never got hurt, I feel like he could have been one of the top ones.
Sure, but I think
Give me Max McGee shout out.
wow, that's crazy.
One-handed grab in the Super Bowl one.
Yeah, was he a tight end?
I think he was.
I think he was a wideout.
Max McGee.
Fact check.
I got you.
Yeah. This is where I don't want to be right because I want to give tight ends some love.
The Packers are they're known to have signed like veteran tight ends.
Yes.
Like Mercedes
I mean,
Lewis, Jimmy
Mercedes-
Graham,
Jared
Jared Cook,
Oh, all those
Lance
guys,
Kendricks.
though. Yeah, all those guys. I mean, they've all played major roles in only the couple year stints that they have with the Packers. For now, while you keep fact checking, we're going to move on to the 3-point try campus roundup brought to you by Point Brewery. And this is truly the 3-point try because all three of us are here. And
Huzzah.
Cole, you weren't on last week. We got a new flavor of the month. Orange cream, perfect color for spooky season. I'm going to hand them out. Orange cream is made with 100% real sugar. Point Premium Orange Cream is handcrafted in small batches with the purest water, fresh orange, all-natural vanilla, and genuine Wisconsin honey. This dreamy blend creates a classic, rich, creamy taste, true gourmet at its finest. Are you going to try to? Oh, there you go. Sip. Could you not get open?
No, I was waiting on you to be like, ASMR.
Oh, wait, can you do it really quick while I drink? Oh, yeah, that's going to go over well. I'm going to start first. My school sport for this week is UWSP men's hockey. Now, hockey's coming back. Shout out to our friend, the GOAT himself, Alex Proctor. He's playing this weekend. The 2025 D3 men's hockey season kicks off this weekend with the Key City Classic Tournament, which is hosted by Dubuque University in Iowa. 4 teams are in this tournament. Point is one of them. They represent the state of Wisconsin. Dubuque represents Iowa. Aurora, Illinois is in it. They represent Illinois, of course. And Augsburg, a familiar foe with the Pointers, out of Minnesota. So 4 Midwest teams, representing 4 Midwest states, all in this tournament to kick off the year. The first 2 games are on Halloween, October 31st, which, of course, this episode's coming out on, so it's perfect time. You guys can catch up on it. Point is playing Dubuque, who is the school that's hosting this tournament, the Key City Classic. And then Aurora is taking on Augsburg. Obviously, the winners of both of those games take on to win it all. And I will say that last game is played on November 1st. Pointers played in the Key City Classic last year. I believe they won the first game and then lost that last matchup. Either way, this counts as the first 2 games of the season for Point. So very exciting. Starting off in Iowa. Obviously, heading into this season, I don't know if you guys knew this, Point is ranked 11th in the nation. So this is a team that we're very excited about. Obviously, Alex is in his senior year goaltending, and that's really all I've got for my school sport. Brett, what did you just find?
Oh, there's just some, low-end breaking NBA news.
All right, let's share it.
Yeah.
Just for
Oh,
fun.
right now?
Yeah, why not?
Mac McClung, 3-time dunk contest champion,
Yeah.
is signing a multi-year deal with the Indiana Pacers.
Wow, they're still
Who
going
did he just get? He got released by the Bulls earlier, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Jacob don't know ball like that.
What?
I said Jacob don't know ball like that.
Son of a-
He's going to hit me with his yabba dabba doo hand.
Yabba. All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
All right, there we
So,
go.
If you know, I'm on the men's rugby team here. First round of the playoffs.
Champion. Right
Beat Platteville 62-14 this weekend.
Congrats.
Yes, sir.
Dang.
Most complete game we played all year, in my opinion. This weekend we play on Sunday at number 8 Eau Claire. They currently have 240 points scored and only 7 points allowed. Toughest team in the conference by far, but I have hope.
Wow. So, top-ranked defense and offense.
Yeah,
Are you guys ready?
I think so.
You guys got it. You guys whooped Platteville.
And we whooped Oshkosh the week before 77-5.
You didn't even mention that, man. Come on.
Unleash the bear. Cole.
Unleash the bear. Hold on. Put down the mask. I never even mentioned Carlos is wearing. Well, okay. Carlos put on his little gown last week. He's supposed to be Gimli the dwarf from Lord of the Rings. But his helmet couldn't come in time. Yep, raise him up. Show him off. So he's just wearing the NFL draft helmet, not a Gimli helmet. We're still very proud of him. He's achieving great things. Can you set him up? Doesn't have to be looking down the whole episode. Come on now.
He still has a drinking problem, okay?
Bear paw. All right. Brett, who's your...
I'm a bad man. Anyways, my school sport is UWSP men's basketball.
There we go.
Along with your hockey team that you decided to pick. The Pointers men's basketball team and women's as well are both starting to kick off their seasons. The Pointers... purple and gold game, so basically they just face each other.
It's the charity. It's for charity,
yep,
right?
for charity.
Yes.
That's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So I might go over there and go watch that.
Take a little gander.
Yeah, it should be a fun matchup to get to see the roster and see how they perform without Malik Abdul-Wahid and without Darius Bolden.
Two key seniors we lost, but
Yes.
this squad's going to be good.
I mean, I don't know if you guys knew this. There was a scandal many years ago that ended up suspending the Pointers from getting any new recruits for 5 years straight. Mm-hmm. So we actually have a historically very good D3 men's and women's basketball program. Yep. But the first couple of years here for me, they weren't super successful. Last year was their first year of recruitment eligibility. What do you know? They were pretty solid. I mean, they took down number 1 Trine University. And this year, I think...
That was an insane game.
Crazy game. And this season, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. I didn't mean to cut you off, Brett.
No, you're good. I was just... Well, yeah, they are going to be very exciting this year. They have Tyshawn Teague-Johnson and Carter Combs. Those are going to be the two big
Tyshawn
sophomores.
Teague-Johnson came back?
I don't know.
He transferred.
Did he?
Yes.
I don't know.
I didn't know he transferred.
Brett, we need to practice on our information.
Restart my men's basketball.
Oh, well, no, I can just
At least I'm pretty sure.
Really switch, actually. This is a good segue into women's basketball. I didn't even have them listed, but I will say, Brett, next week, in lieu of a SportsPoint episode, we're actually having another special. We're heading up to UW Green Bay because the women's basketball team is heading up to Green Bay. Yes, a Division I school to take them on, and usually they do that with one D1 school. I think the men's team a couple years ago went against UW, like Wisconsin, the Badgers.
I think the women's team played UW last year, too.
I think they did. I think the women's team did last year, so it's obviously going to be a tough matchup, but it's just a really awesome opportunity that D3 schools get to do, and it's an awesome opportunity for us because we get to call a Division I broadcast. So we're very excited for that. Tune in next week, Monday night. Game will be at 6 p.m. Central Time. That's November 3rd on a Monday. But that's all we've got, really, for...
Tyshawn Teague-Johnson transferred to Whitewater.
Miles
Traitor!
So here's what I heard. Here's what I heard. So, Ethan Hosell, the big 6'11" guy?
Yeah.
Freshman last year, I worked with his dad over the summer, and he said Tyshawn Teague-Johnson decided to transfer. Nobody knew about it until, he just told him one day. So, yeah.
Bro's going to be starting here.
We better whoop Whitewater.
But Ethan Hosell, according to his dad, the team's looking good this year.
We're ready. Basketball, both
Carter
sides,
Combs.
men's and women's, is going to be great.
A lot of the guys put in a lot of work over the offseason. Grant Mann's put in a lot of work. Carter Combs did. Who was our starting guard again?
We have everybody back except...
Josiah Butler,
Bolden
too.
Yeah, Butler.
Abdul-Wahid. Literally the only two people that are coming back.
Basically what we need to focus on, hockey's coming back. Rugby's rolling. Men's and women's basketball is coming back. Guys, we have a lot of awesome winter sports to keep track of the next coming weeks and months. But that's all we've got for the 3 Point Try Campus Roundup, once again brought to you and sponsored by Point Brewery. Thank you again for sponsoring that segment as well as this episode. But that'll take us right on to the NFL update. Gentlemen, we've won the Nostalgia Bowl in Pittsburgh. The Green Bay Packers beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 35-25. And right off rip, I just want to say, Brett, you were here last week. I donned the cheese head. I predicted the final score would be 31-29.
And you were wrong.
I was wrong, but I wasn't like that far off. So
You were 4 points off each of their scores.
that's it. See, there's something there.
So
There's
that
something in the
means-
water. So I think
This has got to be a sign, guys.
got to be a sign.
Brett Favre.
He's coming back.
Team Blues.
Yeah, he's coming
And
back.
that's how many pressures.
That's how many
Devontae-
wins we had going into this
That's
game.
true, and that's how many pressures Devontae Wyatt had in that game.
Wow, that's a crazy
And
pull.
you know
really?
who's- Huh?
How do you know that? How do you know exactly how many pressures Devontae Wyatt had? Anyways, I will be donning the cheese head at the end of this segment, but really quick, we got to recap the game. Obviously, the cardiac or the heart attack Packers strike again, like 5 weeks in a row. They just can't win a game. It was just stressful, basically. But it wasn't shocking because the Steelers are a good team, and obviously we're playing the former GOAT, my former Pookie,
it was so weird.
Aaron Rodgers. Yes,
It was so weird.
There was one play where we're playing the Steelers, and it cuts to Aaron Rodgers. I was like, yeah, get a quick throw. And I was like, wait, he's on the opposing team. Like, it was kind of weird watching Aaron Rodgers play the Packers. And might I say, one of the worst uniforms. Like, I cannot have anyone convince me that the merging lane sign on an NFL uniform looks good. Those
That
looked
was-
terrible.
Not it.
So
Not
which
it
one's
whatsoever.
worse, the Bumblebee Steelers uniforms or the
Ooh.
these ones?
No, my hot take is these because the difference with the Bumblebees is they looked bad, but at least to me they looked finished. The stripes on these that the Steelers wore yesterday,
They had
were cut
brown on
off
them
at,
too.
Cut off at the belly button, and I like the yellow helmet, but I actually think having the yellow helmet with those uniforms made it look even worse.
I think for those uniforms, they needed to have black pants.
They just need to get rid of them. Just don't
Well,
have
they're
them.
trying to be nostalgic,
Well,
Jacob.
I was nostalgically tearing out my eyeballs because they sucked.
So, would you rather see the Seattle Seahawks neon green?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, me too.
They're not great, but I would take them.
Packers bringing back the Acme next week against the Panthers too.
Yeah. Guys,
That's gonna be fun.
this is for later.
Guys,
we'll talk
I'm
about
so
it in a moment.
excited.
Sorry.
All right, so I'm going to quickly
Cole's just an excited young cub.
Yes. Oh, he's going to bear paw you right now.
I'm
Whoa,
gonna-
whoa.
Sir,
He
I'm
can
not
arrest
gonna
you.
have any of this, no.
All right, while Brett is handcuffing Cole, I'm going to recap the first two halves of this game. This is the whole game anyway, because there's only two halves in a game. It was a battle of two halves, in my opinion. Brett knows this. I was ranting about it in our group chat. The Packers in the first half are you writing him a citation?
I am writing a citation
Okay.
for
What do you-
the cub.
For being a cub?
Bear.
For being a bear? Yeah, that's like
Wow.
Illinois stuff. Why are you here? Sorry, that's really mean. This is a battle of two halves. So the first half was really bad. I mean, at least in my opinion.
My pen doesn't work.
That's
Carry
okay.
on.
That's okay. The Packers had 3 drops. 2 were on third down. We had 3 3-and-outs in the first half, including the first drive of the game. Brandon McManus, in his first game back, missed 2 field goals in the first half, which results in a 6-point swing. And we were down 7-16 at halftime. Also, LaFleur's play calling was – you just get a pen? Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff.
LaFleur's play calling was really inconsistent. Once again, this first half, it was very frustrating. However, we did something I rarely see from a Matt LaFleur-led team. Brett and Cole, we made halftime adjustments. The Packers, 28 of their 35 total points in this game were scored in the second half. The defense forced a turnover on the Pittsburgh side of the 30. We had 3 total sacks, and we gave up 0 sacks against the most expensive defense in football. The
Steelers
Steelers
defense
have
is a joke. I'm surprised. They
well,
came
it's
into the
because
season
they
being the
pay all
top
these
ranked.
veterans, Jalen Ramsey and Darius Slay, like all these guys in their secondary, and their corners aren't good. They couldn't cover us, obviously. You mentioned it already.
Shouldn't have gotten rid of Macon Fitzpatrick.
No, they shouldn't have. They traded for Jonnu Smith, and this is the thing that I was really looking into it. John Gruden actually had a really good analysis heading into this game. The Steelers sometimes use 5 tight ends. They've used 4 on a single
They
play.
also used an offensive lineman.
Yeah, they use an offensive lineman. They use extra offensive
That was their
linemen.
first play on offense. They ran a little check
Yes.
down route to their offensive lineman.
Yeah,
playing tight
they've
end.
got Jonnu Smith, they've got Freiermuth, they got what's the big 6'7"? The big
6-7. Sean Gary. Anyways,
You guys got it. I'm just kidding. But they use a ton of tight ends. But obviously, we need to point this out. I don't know if you guys saw, and we'll talk about this in the Around the NFL segment. Did you give him a citation? Come on, Cole. Oh my gosh! Now you're littering. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Yeah, get him out. Get him out.
get up.
Let's keep the show going.
This is all show, everyone.
All right, sit down. The bit's over.
I'll pick it up later, okay?
Okay, you're good. You're good. No one was arrested or harmed in the making of this video. No animals were harmed.
It's
in the
all a
making
show,
of this
guys.
video. It's all a
We
show.
swear.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw or witnessed this. What did you guys think of the officiating in the game yesterday?
The officiating? Oh, terrible. Both
It was
sides.
really bad.
First half, it was all Steelers. Second half, it was all Packers. I'm going to be
Yeah.
honest. We had a lot of calls towards us in the second
Yes, the offsides to start the second half on the Steelers.
Oh, my God.
That was. I was like, all right, there's no way they didn't call it. And then Aaron Rodgers looked around and yelled, and I was like, oh my gosh, they did not call offsides.
Aaron Rodgers, the king of drawing people offsides, didn't get that call. How do you not call that when it was so blatantly offsides?
I was around the NFL. It was the worst weekend of officiating I've seen this year. We'll talk about it in the Around the NFL, but the officiating in the Bears-Ravens game, really bad. The officiating in the Eagles-Giants game, horrible.
the fumble missed.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
The only thing I wanted to say about this game is that Micah Parsons, I just want to point it out, every single week, the only bad thing he does for this team.
Oh,
Yes, there is a bad thing he does.
okay.
Yes, it should have been offsides in that play, but that's because that was Micah's fault.
It was.
Micah was like, he's so eager. Like that's the thing, which I like. I like that, but he's like, every single week he's either offsides or he's in the neutral zone or this week he would have caused another offsides. Luckily it
Pre-snap.
wasn't called.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah.
that's Micah's fault. So he just needs to be more aware.
I agree. The one thing I'll say with the officiating, because I saw some people online were saying, oh, this game was totally rigged in the Packers' favor. We talked about it. In the first half, I've never been more furious at a pass interference call, and I think the NFL people honestly need to be educated on pass interference because the second time Keyshawn Nixon got flagged for PI is when Rodgers has a ton of pressure, quickly throws the ball, and it's short of his intended receiver, and Keyshawn Nixon isn't facing the ball, but his hands are up. And actually, the intended receiver, I think it was Calvin Austin, grabs onto the back of Nixon's jersey. The reason why I understand you're supposed to be looking at the pass, but let's say if he's turned around in that scenario and he's looking towards the ball, nothing changes. The ball is still underthrown. Calvin Austin or whoever the receiver was can't get to it, and they still grabbed onto Nixon to make him closer. Keyshawn Nixon's hands would have still been up. Nothing you can do as a corner in that scenario can ensure that not being called. Even if he's turned around, it's still the same outcome. So it's just stuff like that. There was a huge missed holding call on Rashawn Gary, but again, the Packers got some favor. I know on that crazy lame duck pass on third down where Jordan Love just threw it and said, F it, Tucker Kraft's out there, and he went and caught it. Some people said there was a push-off there, which is OPI. I disagree because the defender ran into Tucker Kraft when he's looking for the ball and his step is towards the other way before Tucker extends his arms, and it's not enough to draw OPI, so that was the right call.
You couldn't even tell that he shoved him either.
Yes.
Sure, his hands may be guided with him, but there was no clear him pushing him to
I agree.
give him
So
the other way.
the officiating overall was really bad and really inconsistent. I don't think it was in favor. I don't think the game was rigged. But I loved the game because the Green Bay Packers were right in drafting Jordan Love. This was the game that really proved it.
It was beautiful. It had to be a national.
I love Aaron Rodgers and everything he did, but when his time was up, like 2022, he played all right, but he was clearly not going to be his MVP self, and we needed to move on. And look how much Jordan has grown in his third season starting. I mean, let's look at his stats yesterday, guys. He went 29 of 37, 360 yards, averaging almost 10 yards a pass. His longest was 59. He had a quarterback rating of 134.2. And on top of all that, he did something Aaron Rodgers never did. He had 20 consecutive completions. Aaron Rodgers has never done that for never did that for the Packers. The last time a Packers quarterback did that was in 2007, Brett Favre's last season in Green Bay. And it's just stuff like that where none of the doubt can be on Jordan, because we also talked about it. I said this to you, Brett, after the first half. Everything that was going wrong was literally everyone was failing Jordan because he was playing perfect. And what I've loved about him this season is he's got a good balance of pocket mobility, but also knowing when not to scramble and just throw down the field. That throw cross-body to Christian Watson yesterday was prime Rodgers-esque. And he's just been so great this season, and we haven't even had the Matthew Golden breakout yet. I mean, Christian Watson. What do you say?
I'm waiting for the Matthew Golden breakout game.
I know. The fact that Savion scores a touchdown before Matthew Golden is crazy. And he deactivated his Twitter account. There might be some diva stuff there. I'm not even worried about that. We have a great team that isn't playing their best football yet, and we're still in the top of the conference.
I'm going to go off of that, too. Aaron Rodgers could have been the 5th quarterback to beat all 32 NFL teams. It would have been cool if he did that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Not against
But this
us.
is a good sign for Jordan Love. Like, Jordan Love, this was a good prove-it game, too, that he was Aaron Rodgers' successor.
Yeah. And there is some negative to look at from this game. For all the people, though, that wanted LaFleur on the hot seat, including me, I was really fed up in the first half. He adjusted. He made halftime adjustments. He had some really good play calls, and obviously the run game still needs to be fixed. Our corners are really not that great, and we don't have cornerback depth. But, guys, I mean, we got the Carolina Panthers this next week. Bryce Young might be back, which that might be a tougher game than people think, but it's our first home game back in a few weeks. We're wearing the throwbacks, the Acme Packers, or not even it's Acme Packers from the 30s. What do you guys think of the leather helmets?
I don't think I'm going to like them.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think they're cool. It's a cool concept.
I like them.
I like the concept. Yeah, I don't know.
They're not going to be amazing, I think, but they're going to be cool. They're going to be better than the freaking Steelers had.
I just look at them better than what we had in 2015 with the brown helmets. And
I just can't get over. I'm glad they're not pure khaki pants, because do you guys remember when Mike Daniels peed himself?
Yeah.
I remember the yellow shoulders. I didn't really like the yellow shoulders.
No, yeah.
Those weren't very good.
Oh, you didn't like the Eddie Lacy time? I have an Eddie Lacy jersey.
The
only thing I was going to say really quickly about Jordan Love, he's been one of the best passers the whole season. He only has 2 interceptions thrown.
Yeah, Rodgers is 5.
He's 5, but I'm just saying, the only quarterback comparable to that is Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, and even then, Jalen Hurts has better weapons. Patrick Mahomes, I would say, has better weapons.
Not just better weapons. I mean, you've got Saquon, and they've got
exactly. So it's like you look at the quarterback play that. I mean, Jordan Love has a better passer rating than Patrick Mahomes. He's literally only 2 points down from being basically where Jalen Hurts is and a couple touchdown passes away. He's got more passing yards. He's got more completions. It's just he's playing more effective football than Jalen Hurts is and Patrick Mahomes. And now the only quarterback that I would say that's actually probably playing out of his mind right now is, not even Matthew Stafford's having a really good year.
Yeah.
I would say
Matthew. Hey, this guy you're forgetting about. Danny Dimes, bro. Quit sleeping on him.
You are sleeping on the Colts, dude.
He's notorious for that.
They are 7-1 for a reason.
So honestly, there's some bad, but we won, guys. I mean, we're what 5-1-1 now. Mm-hmm. Still top of the North.
Should be 6-1.
Now, obviously, we got the Carolina Panthers.
They should be 7-0.
That's right. I forgot that.
They should be 7-0. Yeah, we're taking on the Carolina Panthers. Let's get the cheese out. Prove me right. Okay. Final score, Packers 36, Panthers 21. And then the week after that, we've got the Philadelphia Eagles. Brett, you'll be at that game. I got a surprise for anyone watching at home. We're going to, I'll say it at the end of the episode, but we might be doing something for that. But that's all I've got really for the Packers.
I don't know. I think the Packers are going to compete against the Eagles. Maybe they will beat them. Maybe they won't.
Is it crazy? Hold on. I just got to note my hair was crazy. Was it bad?
it's good.
Is it fine?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Guys, is it good? I'm not cutting this out. I'm leaving this in.
Do I see a shark in there?
We got a thumbs up? Is there a shark?
There is a shark.
Do we have a new costume in here? All right. Hold on. We got a new costume. Hold on.
Whoa, hot
We got
mic.
a new costume. Come on in.
You nuts.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Watch out for the Point root beer. Brought to you by Point Brewery. Hey, we got a shark. We got a
Baby shark,
shark.
dude.
Oh!
It's the Orange Justice kid.
Orange Justice Shark.
It's the Orange-
It didn't work.
Come out. You can still try it. Do you want a bet of jumping out at Amy? Ah! Okay. On to the rest of the NFL. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Raegan. On to the rest of the NFL. Thursday Night Football, the Vikings got killed by the Chargers. And, guys, Carson Wentz got season-ending injury. Also, sloppy seconds. The Vikings picked up former Packer tight end Ben Sims.
Once again, should we go on a little rampage? Darius Smith, Dean Lowry, Greg Jennings, anybody else? Aaron Jones,
Brett Favre.
Robert Tonyan.
Robert Tonyan,
Brett
yep.
Favre.
Brett Favre.
Is there anyone else?
There
definitely
has to be
is.
somebody.
You said all the
Someone.
big ones. Greg Jennings, Jones,
Za'Darius.
Za'Darius. Vikings suck, so they lost. The Bears
Are not making the playoffs.
lost to the Ravens without Lamar Jackson. Tyler Huntley, who
Third
wasn't
string.
bad.
Third string. Tyler Huntley was like
This
Cooper
is
Rush is
actually
ahead of him.
former Pro Bowl quarterback Tyler.
That
Huntley.
was the dumbest
Tyler
Pro Bowl.
Snoop Huntley.
I've never looked at the Pro Bowl the same since then. The fact that I think Trevor Lawrence is a Pro Bowl, and he was fine that year, but that was stupid. Yeah, but they lost the Ravens 30-16, and Caleb Williams does not look good right now. He's coming off back-to-back poor games, and I'm not just saying that.
I said it last year on Stats with the Stats. Caleb Williams will have a sophomore slump.
They're goofing off over there in the fishbowl.
Goofing off.
Switch to Liam Cam. Liam, what's going on back
I can't even
there?
see what's going on over there. The sunglasses.
I don't know. I don't know if he switched to Liam Cam. He's switching to Liam Cam. I just heard him go, should I? I don't know if they switched. Something going on.
Weird. They're definitely back on us. Hey, we good?
Are we good? Okay. He goes, yep.
Yeah.
Hello. I can't even think. Oh yeah, but for most of the season, Caleb's been playing pretty decent. DeAndre Swift's actually been pretty good this year, and I always thought that was a poor signing. But the Ravens eliminated what they've been doing best on offense, which was the run game with DeAndre Swift, and exposed Caleb Williams, throwing a bad interception who already wasn't playing great. It's so funny because he kind of reminds me of Jordan Love's first 8 games that he played, starting, where he'll make some really nice throws on the run, but then he'll make really easy decisions or easy throws, just don't make it there. But Caleb's got a good old line this year. And he's got DJ Moore. He's got Romo Dunze. He's got 2 good tight ends. He's got the weapons. He's got the defense. Bears couldn't get it done.
Case Keenum, it's your time to shine.
The Jets won a game. The Jets are no longer winless. God. They beat the Red Hot Bengals. I'm so happy for Justin
Red Hot
Fields.
Bengals.
Good for Justin Fields, though. Good for Justin Fields. Very vulnerable in his postgame. He said he was crying in his closet, but are you serious? It's serious. It's serious.
He was in you mean his locker?
No, in his closet. He said he broke down because of how bad the Jets are. But also, I don't know if you guys heard this week, the Jets owner, Woody Johnson, tore him to shreds. He was asked in an interview. He was like, "How do you think Aaron Glenn can respond?" The head coach, and he's like, "Well, you can only do so much when your quarterback's playing like that." And just throwing your guy that you signed, by the way. So I'm very happy for
Maybe
Justin
he really
Fields.
wants Tyrod Taylor to start.
No,
I don't know.
No, he's a moron. He basically
Tyrod Taylor, the ultimate bridge quarterback.
Yeah.
They need to sign Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, Myles Garrett had 5 sacks. 5 sacks, and they got killed 32-13. And you know what?
Get out.
I don't feel bad for him. He was so upset, and I don't feel bad for him.
He could have signed somewhere
Could
else.
have come here. He could have gone anywhere else. But he's like, you know what? I want to leave Cleveland. I've loved it here, but I want to play where I think I can win. 2 weeks later, I'll play with Cleveland. They signed me a lot of money. And now he hates it there. That's what he chose. And of course, the Eagles and Giants. Cam Scadaboo, let's have a moment of silence. Brett, do your scream.
What?
Back up, do your Cam Scadaboo scream.
Oh, yeah.
Do this in honor of Cam. Woo! Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
His ankle popped out of his shoe, and his foot was facing the wrong way. So, unfortunate injury. I was making that sound goofy, but that's literally what happened. And his surgery went well, season-ending injury. Such a fun season he's been having. But yeah, the Giants-Eagles game was a tough watch. The officiating, we talked about it. Bad at the Packers-Steelers game. Didn't even mention it. It was really bad in the Ravens-Bears game. A fumble that wasn't a fumble called in favor of the Bears. But the Eagles and the tush push. I want to talk about this really quick. They had a tush push on 4th and 1 where Jalen Hurts extends, trying to get across. The ball gets punched out and recovered by Kayvon Thibodeau, and then the officials blow it dead.
Forward progress,
Hold on.
not.
Hold on. So really quick, right there, with that logic, with what I just explained to you, that's a fumble recovered by the defense. However, they said forward progress was ruled, and they said the play was blown dead when the whistle was blown. So then the broadcasters, it was Tom Brady and Burkhardt, I think, they went back and looked at it with audio. The whistle was not blown till after the fumble was recovered by the Giants. And with a play that is forward progress in the National Football League, you can challenge that. What did Brian Daboll do? He threw the red flag down and challenged that play. And the officials said it was ruled forward progress. Like, it can't get any more obvious, and I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. You know, we got on the Packers for wanting to ban the tush push because it was like, it's so soft, and a lot of teams wanted to do it. I don't want to ban it because it hurts players, because it doesn't. I want that play to not exist because the NFL doesn't know how to officiate it. How can you call that not a fumble and forward progress when the play isn't even ruled dead live? And there's an officiating problem in every sport, especially right now in the NFL. It was really bad this weekend. But every week, it's something new with the tush push. You can't have a million different camera angles exposing how there's a false start on this play, how there's forward progress that was called when it wasn't forward progress. We got to put an end to the tush push because it's just not football. I'm sorry. This isn't football if we can just manipulate the game. And, of course, it's in their advantage when they can't get penalized for it, when it's something that should be illegal. That's all I've got, kind of some doom and gloom to end off the NFL segment. Moving on, NBA update. Milwaukee Bucks. Do you want to talk about what I've written down here? Does anyone want to talk about? I know I've been yapping for a while.
Oh, yeah. I got to go back to the docs here. I searched up Caleb Williams. Yeah, he's been pretty terrible this season.
Caleb Williams sucks.
Yeah. All right.
The Bears suck.
Bears still suck.
Bears still suck, of course. Their first safety, Kevin Byard's actually leading the league in interceptions.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, we're on the NBA now, Brad.
Yeah, we're on the NBA update.
Yeah, not the Bears.
Guys, the Bucks are 2-1.
They are 2-1. Yes, the Milwaukee Bucks are 2-1. Last game, they didn't have Cole Anthony. They didn't have Kyle Kuzma. They didn't have Kevin Porter Jr. Against a pretty stacked Cleveland Cavaliers team, so that's kind of why they lost it. They're still a lot of people are starting to notice them now. That's the thing, and it ticks me off. It really does, because I was saying it before. I'm like, dude, these guys are going to be legit.
These Bucks, bro.
These Bucks,
AJ
bro,
Green, Miles
fine.
Turner, Cole Anthony.
I know.
Giannis still roaring, bro.
Great offseason by the Bucks front office.
Oh,
They have a great team. They're gonna be fun to watch. The East is wide open. The Celtics suck.
beautiful. It's beautiful,
Yeah, balanced. Just
as
how I
everything
like it.
should be.
Yeah. But yeah, the Bucks, they beat the Washington Wizards on opening night. That was against Chris Middleton, the former Milwaukee Buck.
They actually played pretty good in that
Yeah,
game.
he did play pretty good. And then they beat the Raptors on last week Friday. That was a close game until the end, and then finally the Bucks prevailed and won. Their next game, I believe, is against
Knicks.
New York tomorrow.
So by the time you're watching this, it will have already happened.
It will. So, yeah, they're going to be pretty decent this year. I'm still predicting, I'm thinking a top 4 seed. 4, 3, 2, or 1.
Okay.
I'm thinking that's what they're going to be. But, yeah, Giannis won Eastern Conference Player of the Week through 3 games, Giannis averaged 36 points a game, 16 rebounds a game, and 7 assists. Safe to say, no more Damian Lillard equals Giannis another MVP incoming.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
I've been high on them. Pretty much every single thing I've been saying about them has always been, they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. Yeah. Sure enough, wow, people are starting to agree with me. So.
Brett, you were right. The Bucks are a good team.
Thank you, Jacob.
We were right about this. Yeah, I mean, Wemby has been having a great season so far.
I think he's gonna
3 games already well over 100 points.
He's winning MVP.
I think he's winning MVP.
He might.
You see his 2 back-to-back blocks, then somebody misses the 3-pointer, and then he pulls it from the logo.
Yeah,
that was insane.
That was nuts. Cooper Flagg's had some pretty nice plays. The Mavericks overall don't look that good to me right now. But he's got a couple of those highlight plays on ESPN.
He has. He had a pretty nice dunk a couple days ago, and then alley-ooped it. But I think there's a few guys that are going to kind of ball out this year. I mean, there's this one guy on the Grizzlies, I believe, that's just he's like a triple-double machine.
Really?
What's his name?
Just super early, just for fun. NBA Finals candidates.
Cedric Coward.
Okay.
Remember that name.
Okay, I'll remember it.
Okay.
Check.
NBA Finals candidates.
NBA Finals? Give me Spurs and Thunder in the Western Conference Finals.
Ooh.
And then on the Eastern Conference Finals, give me... Give me the Knicks.
Bucks. Gross.
The
Disgusting.
The Knicks and the Cavs.
Ew. Knicks and Cavs?
Yeah.
All
but
right.
then I think that it's going to be in the finals, Cavs, Spurs.
Mr. Bear.
So, Thunder, Warriors, Western Conference Finals. I don't know. Jimmy Butler and Stephen Curry are
That's okay. I like it.
right now.
They need another guy down low.
Yeah,
They do. They do.
No more Kevon Looney's just kind of killing them.
But in the East, Cavs, Bucks.
I think it's Cavs Bucks. I do.
I think Giannis is going to have an MVP caliber season,
like
and he's going to carry them to the Eastern
I'm just
Conference
using Brett's logic because Brett said the Bucks were going last year and they didn't. So the fact that he's not saying it now.
But I
means they
do,
will.
and then I'll do Thunder Cavs finals with Thunder going back to back.
The Thunder Cavs.
Bucks aren't dead. Not dead. They're not done yet.
The Bucks aren't dead.
This
game,
they're gonna make.
season
They're
just
gonna make a
started.
couple more moves.
Yeah.
The only kind of moves I see right now after the first 3 games is that Jericho Sims isn't getting a lot of playing time, so I don't see that a reason to keep him around. Another thing is I don't understand why Gary Harris was signed at all.
Yeah, I was
He's just
weird.
kind of there too, and then Amir Coffey. So I think they're gonna get another. I wouldn't be surprised if they get another center, like another guy that can come off the bench and actually play consistent minutes. Because Bobby Portis is kind of playing down a little bit. So maybe this could be the year that Bobby Portis gets moved.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. So.
Give me Alex Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
That's all I've got really for the NBA update. Really quick MLB update. As a quick update, as of right now, the Dodgers and the Blue Jays are tied. The Blue Jays actually had a crazy first game of the World Series. They scored 11 runs, at least a grand slam. The relieving pitching in that first game for the Dodgers sucked. But the Dodgers are still going to win this probably in 5 or 6. The Blue Jays look better than I thought they'd look. They actually looked like in that first game how I thought the Brewers would play. PTSD. But otherwise, that's really all I've got for baseball. You want to actually close us out, Cole? You got some stuff down here for.
So yeah, this Saturday, big international rugby match: New Zealand All Blacks versus Ireland at Soldier Field. This will be the most revenue Soldier Field will get in years because the Bears still suck.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
All Blacks coming off second place finish in the rugby championship, and Ireland plays their first game this weekend after taking third in the Six Nations Championship.
Be watching out for that. Yeah, that's really all we've got. Thank you for everyone that has tuned in for the SportsPoint Halloween special. Thank you for everyone that's participated and also helped out today. And really quick, we got some announcements coming up. We already mentioned it at the top of the show, or earlier on in the show, I should say. Next week, Pointer Studios is heading over to UW Green Bay. We're broadcasting the women's basketball game between the Pointers and Green Bay. And then the week after that, I believe it's November 10th, the Green Bay Packers are playing Monday Night Football, hosting the Philadelphia Eagles, the 2 top teams in the NFC And we will be doing a live play-by-play broadcast. We did one last year, Thursday Night Football last year with Packers-Lions. It was a ton of fun. You guys should show up and watch the game with us. That's really all I've got for this episode. Thank you for everyone that has watched, and from all of us at SportsPoint, we'll see you next time.